Hi everyone, so this is my very first tutorial and I want to do from no makeup to day makeup and then even evening makeup. So I want to show you how I prepare myself every day and I just do a very easy makeup. So let's just start with the eye makeup primer. I'm still using this. I have the Urban Decay, but I have also this one from Kiko, which I absolutely love. It works really well for every day. And sometimes, you know, there are cheap things that they actually work. So let's just apply primer. I'm going to apply powder. I'm going to apply powder from MAC, but this shade is really light. It's a NC20. I like to go for light powders on my eyes after using the primer. So, oh, and I'm using this brush. I love this brush. I've been looking for this brush for so long because I want a second one, but I absolutely can't find it. So it's from Eco Tools and it's so good. So it's like a mini powder brush. This brush, I use it for powder on my eyes and sometimes even for baking if I want to use a loose powder under my eyes, and it works so well. I don't tend to do my eyebrows first as most people do. The reason is I don't have that much time in the morning and I just want to show you an easy makeup to do before you go to work. So you can see that my eyes now are light comparing to the rest of my face that it's still red. So this moment I'm just gonna start doing my eyes. So to start doing my eyes, I like to start with a pencil. So I'm gonna use the Urban Decay black pencil and I'm going to apply inside. On my table I have so many things and I like to change every day my makeup. So let's see the inspiration I'm gonna have today. Of course it will be a natural makeup. I like to use bronzy colors. I absolutely love this palette. This one, it's a Pro Artist. It's a cheap brand, but it's amazing. It works so well for me. So the shade I'm going to use, let me just check. Let me just see first on my hands which color I want to use as a base. I'm going to use this one. And I'm going to use on my brow bone. And okay, normally people, they go for a big crease eyeshadow brush. But I love this one. It's an eyeshadow, a normal eyeshadow again from Kiko, and I just like it because it's big and fluffy and I can just apply because my brow bone is so big. So I absolutely love this. So I just go like circular movements. You can see like I'm not even going like, you know, just like that. I just go 1, 2, 3, done. Shapeshifters, and this one it's light medium. And I like to use these two colors. So I'm going to use the BH Cosmetics brush. It says number 2. It's part of the collection. Let me just see if I can show you. It's part of the collection Smoky Eyes. And I really like it because it's so pointed. And I don't have to clean any crease. It just do the crease perfectly. And it seems that I've passed hours, well, minutes blending it, which is not true. So I will start with this color and then I'll do the other one. And literally I'm gonna go on the crease and go around. So let me show you the effect of it. It's beautiful. It's not gonna look perfect as I like for example when you do the halo cut crease, which it looks so perfect, but it will give a similar effect. So now I'm gonna go with this color. And I'm gonna go on top of it. So let me just show you how it looks. Even if it's not perfect, it doesn't matter. For a day makeup, it's good. People can see that I have makeup, which is good. And now what I like to do, especially because I'm gonna go later on for an evening makeup, I'm gonna go for a shimmer eyeshadow. So you can still use from the same palette this frosty highlighter color all over your eyelid. I'm not gonna say it's the correct way to do makeup, but if you want to do quickly, and then let's imagine that you're going to go out in the evening, and then you will have to put more makeup on. This, at least, it will work as a base. Or I really like the times that I used to work in Kiko. I love this palette. I really do. It has, well, these two, let me just show you, because they are so pigmented. They have ages, but they are so beautiful. Look, these colors together, aren't they gorgeous? And I like to use this one because it has a little bit of sparkly in it. It's shimmer but more sparkly, and it has such a beautiful effect on the eyelid. So I'm just going to use a normal brush. This one is not a fancy brush, but it's gonna be good for what I want to do, because I just want to literally apply the eyeliner. I'm gonna use the NYX matte eyeliner. I really like the effect. I've been using this mascara from Poppy House. Let me see if I can show you. Yeah, so you can see how it starts to look now that I did the second layer. It's already bigger. Okay. Now, while I'm waiting this to dry, I'm gonna start just leave it like this. Now you can see it's not, I know that it's not perfect, but I will apply a second layer to make it look fuller. And now I go to foundation. I absolutely love this foundation for every day. You guys don't imagine, as oily as I am, it's so hard to find a good foundation, because foundations with me, the more I apply, the more my skin reacts, and my skin is combination and dehydrated, and when your skin is dehydrated, it tends to produce more oil, and that's why it goes so oily. And with me, because that happens, sometimes the foundations, when they are matte, they try to control the oil, and then your skin just gets more dehydrated, so it produces more oil, if you understand me. And this one is it's Maestro from Giorgio Armani. And this is the color 6.5. Let me see if I can show you. I absolutely love, because it's a very light coverage. For every day I like to use light coverage. And I just like to even out my skin tone, because I do have some blemishes. And I do feel that it moisturizes my skin while still covering without being too matte. And it has SPF, which is great. I do like products with SPF, they protect your skin. So I'm just going to use a normal foundation brush. This one is from Sephora. So let me just show you. So literally this is how it works, this foundation. I'm just going to apply, I'm going to start with one drop and then literally just go. Okay, so foundation is done, and look, it looks like velvet. My skin, it looks so nice. Of course, as I said, it's a neutral tone, so you can see the difference, but I will use bronzer to make that even. Now I'm going to apply powder. I do like to use powder that gives some coverage, because I use light coverage foundation. So I'm going to use the Studio Fix Max powder. This one is shade 41. It is more yellow. So I'm going to use the Bobbi Brown powder brush, which gives a sheer finish. That's not the right way to do it, I know, but this is how I do my makeup every day, and this is the steps I do, and for me it works perfectly. So you have to do what you think it's best for you as well. Makeup, it's all about adapting to your needs, your daily needs, and in the morning this is what I do. Concealer, I'm going to be using like the Nars. I just try to conceal the dark circles. Another thing is I'm not using corrector. In the morning I don't have time to use corrector. So I just apply literally concealer on top. I'm just like, let's just at least try to hide a little bit of the puffiness and the tiredness. And this is what you get with the concealer from Nars. This shade, oh, I forgot to say the shade, I'm sorry, let me just show you the shade. So it's light 2.6 and it's called Café con Leche. Let me see if I can show you. Okay, so now let's go for eyebrows, and then at the end I will finish my face. I know that you can see the light concealer, but then when I apply the blush and the bronzer, it's going to look okay. So now for eyebrows, I tend to use so many products on the eyebrows, but I do it very quickly. I'm going to use from NYX, you're going to see me using this pencil so much. It's the new one, let me just show you better. So, sorry. So this one is color Expresso. Then I'm going to use also the eyebrow pencil from MAC. So, and this one is Spike. Let me just see, spiked, yeah. You can just see it. Let me see if I can show you. Yeah. And then to brush my eyebrows, I'm gonna use the Urban Decay Brow Tamer. And this is the color Neutral Brown. Okay, so let me just get started. So this one I like to use in the beginning of my eyebrows, just to make it thin strokes. So I just leave it like that. Let me just show you comparing now with the other one. The small strokes I've did, you see. So now I'll start to work with it. But I just feel that it's really soft, and that's why I go for... So to clean, if I went a little bit more outside than I should, I use this brush. This brush is so incredible. This is a paint brush. It's not a makeup brush, but because it's so soft and it's flat, I like it. Comparing to other flat makeup brushes, they are not as soft as this. And this one, it works so well. Like, it's clean, it's good. I don't need it to be perfect. I don't have that much time, so I'm just gonna use the Brow Tamer from Urban Decay and brush them. It does give some color, so it's gonna make them look a little bit darker. And what happens when I do this is that I still have to go over, especially when I have this big lack of eyebrows. So I have to go with the brush over here, but you can already see comparing with the other one, like this is natural and it's good for every day, I guess. So eyebrows are done. Now let's finish with bronzer. Again, I'm going to use the same palette that I've used at the beginning for my eye makeup. And let's just put and even out my complexion. So you can see it's already starting to change and even out more the face and my neck. Now with the bronzer, it looks much better now. Okay, more even, looking better. Let me just apply a little bit on my nose. Okay, now for blush, I'm gonna use, I'm working now for Guerlain, and I really like this new terracotta light that they're gonna be launching soon. And this is a color number 3. You can see how it looks. It's such a nice color. For me, it works more as a blush. That's why I'm going to apply with a blush. I'm going to apply with a Sephora brush. And then just smile. Also trying to cool down the concealer effect that it looks so light. Now you can see if you compare with the blush, it looks better. And also another thing, this smells so good. Guerlain products are so amazing. I know I work for the brand, but it's not about that. It's actually the quality is amazing. And you know, the Terracotta is one of the most popular products in Guerlain, and there's a reason why. Okay, good. I don't use highlighter normally every day. I use it to go out. The reason is my skin throughout the day is gonna go oily. It doesn't look. It's not gonna look as velvet matte as it look right now. It's gonna go a little bit oily, and when it goes oily, it looks that I already have highlighter on, and that's the only reason why I don't like to use highlighter. If you have dry skin or normal skin, of course, go for it. I love highlighters. They look so beautiful, but for every day, I don't like to use it. I like to use it more when I go out, or before I apply the lipstick, I forgot to do a second layer on my bottom lashes. I like to use the Volume Million from L'Oreal. Let's see if I can show you. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna use this lipstick. I like to work, because my lips are very thin, as you can see. I like to work with lip pencil and lipstick. I'm gonna use a lipstick which is a very nice pink color. This is the Vice. This one was the collection Gwen Stefani, also called Firebird. And I'll start with the lip pencil. Okay, now lipstick. Now when I'm doing lipstick, I like to do like that. And I literally go over, I don't care. And if I have to fix, which I do, I'm gonna fix with the lip pencil. Because if you guys see it now, it looks so messy. So definitely need the lip pencil to help me out. Now, second layer of lipstick, and as you can see with this pop of color, it seems that I lost so much time doing my makeup, which it's a very quick makeup. It looks a little bit long, but it's not. Once you're starting doing every day, this is really quick, and the lipstick is just finished. A pop of color, it always gives the effect that you've spent so much time doing your makeup. I love Urban Decay lipsticks, they are amazing. Now to finish, I'm gonna use again Urban Decay All-Nighter. So let's just spray my face with it. Oh, it feels so good when you do this. Amazing. So let me just see how my hair looks. Oops. Yeah, amazing. So this is my everyday makeup. This is what I do every day to go to work. This is how I like to do my makeup to look good and feel good. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Now I'm gonna go into kind of a second part and show how you do the evening makeup. So I'm gonna keep this makeup, but I'm gonna do on top the evening makeup and show you how you do it, because sometimes you don't have time, you coming from work and you have to go out straight away. So I'll show you in the second part how you do evening makeup after a hard day of work.